It's funny when you see love stories from the outside. No, you see your friends like they jump into the jungle without a parachute and say and you know things are gonna go wrong, but they don't see it. They think everything is gonna go fine.
Vandaag heb ik de unieke kans om met de legendarische Frans-Argentijnse cineast Gaspar Noé te praten over zijn nieuwste film Love. Noé, vooral bekend van zijn controversiële films zoals Irreversible en Enter the Void, wist dit jaar op Cannes weer de wereld op zijn kop te zetten. Very nice to have you here, Gaspar. Cheers.
Cheers.
The movie is playing in France now, right?
Yeah, it's playing in France. It came out with a rating for 16 years old, and then a guy from the extreme right in France said, no, how can you show this movie to kids who are only 16? Nowadays, every kid who's 16 has seen everything on the net. It became more successful when it was rated 18 because people thought it was something stronger than what it really is, you know.
There's many sexual scenes, and all of them are very aesthetic and beautiful, and the actors are beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you get aroused while shooting it?
No, you don't get aroused while you're shooting. You can get aroused while you're editing because you're calm, you're in a room and you're watching the images. All the people in the movie are so handsome that it also helps to...
The protagonist, Murphy, is a filmmaker. His ultimate goal in life is to make a movie about sentimental sexuality.
Yeah, but because also like that guy reminds me of myself at the age of 25, talking about my future project, but also of many of my friends who are saying the same kind of things. And some of them now have a family and they do another job. Some of them are living in Thailand because they like partying in Bangkok nightclubs, some other, but you know, life brings you to places that are sometimes different. I never got a girl pregnant, at least that I know. It never happened to me, but it happened to some of my friends that accidentally they got a girl pregnant who kept it, and so that's also like maybe a fear that I could have had. So that's why it's in the movie.
Oh my God, this is a nightmare. I wish I didn't exist right now. This place is a cage.
How much of Murphy is you?
My mother's family name is Murphy, so it's 50%.
Okay.
No, I use all the names of my family in the movie. Like there's the character, the gallery owner is called Noé. That's my father's family name. Murphy is my mother's family name. Shusho, the shaman, is the first name of my father. The girl he fucks in the bathroom is called Paula, and that's the name of my sister. Julio, who's his best friend and enemy, is my second name. I just thought it was funny to put and it's also my grandfather's name, so I put all the names of all the closest people that I had in my life and put them all in the movie, but not linked to what the character was. My father didn't understand why I was calling that girl Paula and why the mother of Electra is called Nora, because that was the first name of my mother, but I said that's like a private joke, a private family joke.
The girl that plays Omi, you saw her dancing before shooting it.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Mostly I do the casting of my movies in parties, in the street. I stop guys, I stop girls, and I don't care if the people tell me, oh, this is a good actor, or the actor Carl. And Aomi and Kara, they were all improvising their dialogues because the script was just 8 pages long. So the
entire script was 8 pages.
Yeah. And Irreversible was 3 pages long. The good thing about having a very short treatment or synopsis is that you can invent the movie on the set, and I like it better.
I heard about directors undressing when actors do intimate scenes, or do you have like a strategy to create a safe environment? Or?
No, it's just I would say I wanted to have as many girls as I could in the crew, to have a mixed crew and not a male crew. Mostly on the sets you have 75% or 80% of men around, and I decided that for this movie I wanted to be like 50-50, so the energy would be more mixed, and the girls who would be naked, not only the two main girls but also the secondary characters, they would not feel watched.
What is your ultimate fantasy?
Sex-wise?
Sure.
Fuck with another girl. And you?
Fuck with another girl.
Me?
This is my dream too.
I revisited your oeuvre while preparing for our conversation, and there is almost an absolute absence of trees or nature in your work. I wondered why.
Like in life, you go to the park once a month.
Yeah.
The rest of the time you're in front of your computer or in nightclubs doing stupid things. And
Do you spend a lot of time in nightclubs?
I spend so much time there. Hopefully I don't remember everything.
There's a scene where they're involved in an ayahuasca ritual,
Yeah.
and suddenly you cut to, I think the images in Enter the Void as well. We cut it inside of the vagina, and the big penis is throbbing towards us.
Yeah, I got, it's the same scene that was at the end of the Enter the Void, but I asked the company who made me the visual effects of Enter the Void, can you redo me the same shot in 3D if you still have it in your computer? So yeah, okay, so they did it for almost no money. And I put it inside the ayahuasca scene because he's obsessed with this idea of like getting a woman pregnant accidentally, so that's like his nightmare. And then that's what's going to happen in the movie at another moment.
But do you consider, will Murphy ever find someone like Electra again?
Maybe. For the moment, at the end of the movie, you understand that he has to take care of his baby. Life is complex, whether you're in love or not, but when you have to synchronize two different wheels, I don't think you can fall in love with someone who's like you exactly. You have to be different in some way to be attracted by the other person. But sometimes what you like and makes you excited is the difference, but then the difference can turn painful at one particular point.
So what scares you in life?
I wouldn't, being paralyzed, I think that I wouldn't like to be like put in a situation where you cannot move from a room or things like that.
What scares you is the vulnerability of our physical bodies. And
Yeah, that or a situation. For example, if you're put in prison, you cannot move from a room. If you have some disease or some accident and you're put in a room for 1 year, 2 years, I wouldn't want to be blocked in a room.
Murphy's goal in life was to make a sexually sentimental film,
Yeah.
which you succeed in doing now. So is there anything else you'd like to achieve?
Make a movie against religions.
Why?
Because they're brainwashing about the idea of a God that has a goal, and you have to follow the goal of this supposed God. It's like
Murphy in the movie, he says, like, he asks what's the best thing in life, right? And then she says, best thing in life is love. And the second best thing is
sex when you're in love.
Sex when you're in love, yeah. That combined in the movie would be the most awesome movie ever. So you kind of made that movie.
I tried to.
I think it worked out.